Hello everyone, this is Zeraptor coming back at you yet again, and today I'm finally going to be playing Fall of Cybertron, the sequel to War for Cybertron. And since I did the War for Cybertron playthrough, I actually checked and apparently you can buy a Steam code for the game now. Well, because when I last checked, you couldn't get the Steam codes anywhere since Activision lost their license, but I guess Hasbro is hurting for money, so they've made it available again. I don't know if it's available anywhere else, but I saw on Amazon you can buy War for Cybertron Steam code for just $20. But oddly enough, Fall of Cybertron is being sold at $60 for the Steam code, which is weird because, I mean, granted, it's a slightly longer game. It's got 13 chapters compared to War for Cybertron's 10 chapters. But, I mean, that's still not enough to make it $40 more than War for Cybertron. The game isn't really that long. I think both games clock in around 10 to 15 hours. So they really aren't that long of a game. So yeah, I don't know what's up with that. So if you want to play both games, you can. You're just gonna have to shell out more for Fall of Cybertron, which is an improvement over War for Cybertron in a lot of the gameplay stuff, and multiplayer and escalation, which is another multiplayer system. It's the servers are no longer operating. They shut down the servers for Fall of Cybertron and War for Cybertron, so if you wanted to play with friends on the PC version, you're pretty much out of luck. The only way you could play the multiplayer is if you have the console and your friend is sitting right next to you. So it kind of sucks on that they made both games available to buy again, but the multiplayer servers are gone, so you can't even play with your friends if you want to. It's totally a solo experience now. Here we go.
We have no choice, Bumblebee. The war is lost. Leaving our home is the hardest decision I've ever had to make. It has been a long,
graphics
painful
look
war
so
with the
nice.
Decepticons. Whatever lies beyond that portal is our best and last hope, my friend.
Here
We're approaching the
comes
portal.
Decepticons.
That indicates it's growing more unstable.
At this rate, it may close before we even get there.
Megatron. Direct all fire on those tow cables. All hands to combat.
Bumblebee, you with us? Optimus, he's coming around.
Thank the Maker.
He's been through worse. Voice chip is still crushed. Nothing new there. Base energon levels are almost normal. Overshields are charging up. I need to test your retinal scanners. Follow the light.
This is a pretty cool way to do a tutorial. I mean, granted not a lot of games can do this, but
That's it. On target. Looking good.
yeah, I wish
How are your optics?
this was something they did in the... yes.
Arms out! Weapons to the deck!
Don't fire! I'm a medic!
Slap a muffler on it! Take them out, Bumblebee! My optics!
Thanks, Ratchet.
Here, grab this ammo clip. More Decepticons are trying to board. Don't forget to
Yeah, I
reload.
get to hunt for ammo again. But they fixed that issue here. It's not as bad of a deal.
Defend the bridge! He's around here somewhere!
change his pants. Oh, sorry, Optimus. Didn't mean to shoot you. Get over here.
Megatron won't give up that easily.
Teletrack, full damage analysis on all decks.
Firewall breach. Unauthorized access.
Your precious Ark will never reach that portal, Optimus.
Shield failure on starboard thruster.
I will tear your ship apart, piece by piece.
Optimus! Decepticons are swarming the engine deck!
I'm on my way. Bumblebee, stay and cover the bridge.
Okay. Yeah, first of all, graphics, amazing. I mean, they were okay in War for Cybertron, but they really...
System failure.
No! The entire defense network is down. Without the pulse cannons, Optimus won't stand a chance. You'll have to reboot the system manually. Take this fuse from Teletran. It should reactivate the service lift. Good luck, Bumblebee.
This way, Bumblebee! We'll take point!
Yeah, so there's a much... It's much easier to tell where where the objective is, whereas in War for Cybertron, it was really hard to navigate. So yeah, the graphics, much nicer. I can tell my way around the area rather than everything being like really hard to discern. Only issue I have in terms of the graphical improvements is like they kind of make the Transformers a little too shiny. Like Bumblebee, I liked him better in War for Cybertron because he wasn't as shiny. Like he still had like
Make it over.
he still had like a metallic sheen to him without looking too, you know, chromey or brass. Aw, I can't double jump.
They're ripping the Ark apart. You'll have to dash midair to get across.
Yeah, because in War for Cybertron, Bumblebee and some of the other Transformers had a dash ability too, but it wasn't as useful. Like there was such a long cooldown on it,
Capacity depleted. Turbines
whereas
operating
here
at
it's like
64%.
it's much more utilitarian. Like there's no cooldown, you just dash as many times as you want, which is nice because I would have liked to have that in War for Cybertron. When I'm getting shot at, I could dash back and forth. But yeah, no double jump, which, I mean, I guess is fine. The platforming here isn't nearly as bad as War for Cybertron.
Bumblebee, replace the fuse and the lift should reactivate.
Yeah, the animation, just everything is such a major improvement over War for Cybertron. So, much more enjoyable experience. Boom.
It's too close quarters to fire your weapon. You'll have to punch through the safety locks.
Oh, there's my melee. Yeah, because melee in War for Cybertron was like one of the keyboard keys, so having it on the mouse is a little nicer.
Service lift online.
Nice work, Bumblebee.
Rumble. Create an entrance.
Bumblebee, you're almost to the defense tower. Hurry, Optimus is losing ground.
Like, it doesn't seem like I have time to destroy those Decepticons. Like, there's very few tutorials out there that make the teaching beginning part of the game, like, really integral to the game in this way.
From above. Change your shooting hand for better aim and cover!
I kind of figured that out earlier, but thanks anyways. Yeah, it doesn't seem like I run out of ammo as much here. Like, health packs, I don't mind having to hunt down health packs, because, like, if you're standing in the line of fire, you deserve to have your health depleted quickly. So, that was not an issue, but War for Cybertron, as you saw me playing, so much of the gameplay was bogged down by ammo.
That whole panel. Think you can rush him from there. Optimus needs your help. That fall must have jarred your alternator back into gear. Change form and roll out.
I wasn't aware I was unable to transform to begin with, but okay. Yeah, so my major issue with Fall of Cybertron is that in War for Cybertron, the developers intended to make the story like a remake of the original cartoon. The cartoon wasn't bad, but I mean, it had some workable elements to it. But with Fall of Cybertron, Hasbro decreed that it had to follow the storyline of Transformers Prime and the Bayformers, which is why Bumblebee is mute here all of a sudden, whereas he was talking a lot back in War for Cybertron. So, yeah, that's... Hey, it's Bruticus.
Through that crate.
Yeah, I think like in the Bumblebee movie, they kind of based his Cybertronian form more on his War for Cybertron kind of design, which is cool. That's one of the many things I liked about the Bumblebee movie. But again, the Bumblebee movie, they still had to adhere to Bayformers lore, which is already convoluted as is.
Now you're ready to blast some cons straight back to Cybertron.
I mean, granted, I already completed this game, so his ammo capacity is like maxed out. So I'm barely running out of ammo here. But even when I first played this game a couple of years back, like I didn't really like the gameplay didn't slow down to a crawl like it was in War for Cybertron. Like I wasn't constantly on the hunt for ammo. Like if there was an ammo pack, I'll pick it up. But if there wasn't, like I had enough ammo to keep myself going onto the next part of the story. So that's a major improvement here.
Through here, Bumblebee. You want to be tip of the spear? We're right behind you.
Yeah, give me the big gun.
Let's go, let's
Just
go,
show
let's
me
go!
where to shoot.
Move out, move out!
Yeah, switching weapons so much better using a mouse wheel than having to
Push
press a button.
forward. Head for the smoke!
Yeah, I love melee. It feels so much nicer in here.
This needs us!
Bumblebee, I'll clear you a wedge.
Who was that? That was kind of weird. Is that you, big guy? Are you talking to me?
That last blast took a toll on Optimus.
No.
He made it! He's through!
Oh. Well, I should have known better. It is Bumblebee. He can squeeze
I
through
can't
anything.
see anything, but my scanners say Optimus should be right on top of you.
Well, he is literally. Oh snap.
This ought to do the job. Even if you destroy me, Megatron, others will rise to defeat
Jeez.
tyranny.
You need a bigger gun, Megatron? No, Bumblebee.
Bumblebee!
No, he can't die. He's Bumblebee. He's got plot armor. And now the game begins. That was the tutorial. Yeah. Such a big improvement over War for Cybertron.
The home world we Autobots have strived
But in terms of story, I liked what they had
can no longer sustain
with
us.
War for Cybertron.
Eons of civil war have caused the greatest of casualties. Our planet's very core has shut down.
Optimus, Decepticons have broken through sectors 9 through 12.
That was Grimlock's post.
More Decepticon squadrons approaching from the north and west.
Oh, that cut weirdly. Yeah, I'm not a fan of how they redesigned Optimus because I felt like his design in War for Cybertron was just like the right balance between him looking strong but still having some sense of mobility. Here, like they made him too chunky. I don't like it. I mean, it's not a bad design on its own, but in terms of the story and setting of War for Cybertron and Fall of Cybertron, it's a bit much. Like, yeah, I get that he's supposed to look like the leader of the Autobots, but I mean, Zeta Prime wasn't all buffed up, so why should Optimus Prime be all buffed up? Like, he was functioning just fine as a soldier in his original War for Cybertron design. So yeah, that's my main take on
do you
it.
read me? Grimlock. No answer.
That's a cool gun.
Warp cannons. Megatron isn't holding back anything this time. It's targeting the Ark.
Yeah, so for those of you unfamiliar with Transformers lore, well, the old lore anyways, Grimlock is originally a T-Rex, and he was originally created on Earth. He wasn't a Cybertron native, but here, given what Hasbro decreed the story to be to the developers, they were forced to pretty much shove him and the other Dinobots into here and change their story. Because I have the Fall of Cybertron art book, and it has Wheeljack in there, and Wheeljack was the original creator of the Dinobots. So I have a feeling that they originally wanted to eventually have the Transformers make it to Earth, and Wheeljack would be the one creating the Dinobots. But yeah, here they've changed the story, so...
Keep going, Jetfire. I'll find another way.
But yeah, here they made it so the Dinobots were born on Cybertron instead of Earth. So, yeah. Yeah, the guns feel so much nicer here. Like in War for Cybertron, like each enemy took so much bullets to take down, whereas here, like, the weapons actually feel like they're doing something.
Get him, Optimus!
Ratchet, I'm approaching the side entrance. Have that door ready.
Acknowledged.
Oh, is that a shortcut? No, but I want to take the scenic route. It's more fun.
Power is failing again.
Ratchet is waiting for you, Optimus.
Oop. I am so sorry. I did not mean to do that.
What's your status, soldier?
Barely keep the lights on, let alone fix anything.
Yeah, it's another thing I like about War for Cybertron. Like, you can actually interact with the other Autobots. Like, I know you do it to some degree in War for Cybertron, but only if they like already designated certain Autobot NPCs to like talk to you. But here's like, you can pretty much talk to all of them, and not all of them have like unique. Wait, that seems interactable. Or is that one of the tapes I already took? But yeah, anyways, yeah, it's kind of cool that you can talk to all of them. Oh, wait. Who's that I see? That Cliff Jumper and Jazz. Hey guys, what's up? I'm not gonna fall, am I? That's cool. Yeah, so in War for Cybertron, you're going to be able to play as Cliffjumper and Jazz, which is so totally fun. I love playing as Jazz. Jazz is so much fun to play, which just makes me all the angrier that I never got to get his DLC in War for Cybertron. And I know I can play as him here in Fall of Cybertron, and he's super fun to play, but again, if I could have him in both games, I would. So yeah, that's pretty cool.
Optimus, I need your help.
Optimus, Ratchet could really use your help.
Thanks, I didn't hear that first time.
Ratchet, how can I help?
Silverbolt's leaked too much energon. We need to stabilize his power. Grab that cable. Now, plug it into his power supply.
We blew a regulator!
By the Matrix. We need that power online.
Power's back!
Well met, Ratchet.
Thank you, Primus. I'll handle the rest, Optimus. I'm sure you're needed elsewhere. Easy. Save your
Silverbolt.
strength.
I played you in War for Cybertron, and I think I almost got you killed, and I didn't mean to, but yeah. I guess he doesn't have any voice lines in here, because he pretty much said his piece in War for Cybertron.
I'm leaking over here! Hello?
They're understaffed! Hello?
Look out! Hold on, soldier! I'll get you out! Optimus, it's too heavy!
Cliffy! Oh, wrong button.
Together now.
Almost got it! Ugh. You're gonna be okay. I'll see if I can queue up some more help.
It's a shame what happened to you in Transformers Prime. Spoiler alert, Bumblebee is in not Bumblebee, Cliffjumper, he's in Transformers Prime and the Bumblebee movie. And that's all I'm gonna say on it if you haven't seen either of those.
Everything okay?
We've got this covered, Jazz. Grimlock left his post. I need you to find him.
On my way!
No, come back! Why must you run from me? Cheer. He's so small. I always imagined Jazz to be a little bit bigger than that. Jazz, you missed your ride. You were supposed to get on that ship with Cliffjumper. Or I guess I'll catch the next plane. I'll see him again.
Optimus?
Eventually.
Was looking for Grimlock.
Warpath, give me a status update.
Perceptor and a bunch of tech heads are trapped inside the nerve center at the south gate. I'm gathering a rescue team.
Count me in.
You're not as
You might
loud
wanna
and
gear up at
boisterous.
the Teletran terminal.
Why are you suddenly yellow? Because I remember in War for Cybertron, Warpath had a lot more red on him. Unless you blew yourself up so much that Ratchet had to go and find replacement parts for you. So yeah, if you haven't noticed as I was playing, there's a little kind of currency looking number on the corner, and use that for Teletran. So
Optimus, you are the last hope.
yeah, so this is cool. Integrating Teletran, who's is the name of the AI of the Ark from the original Transformers cartoon. So they integrated him as like this part of this upgrade system. So I mean, I got all the upgrades, so I don't really need to go and find those here. So I could wait, okay. Oh, I guess I can't pick the other guns. Oh, I have to press this button. Not very intuitive, but I mean, again, every other aspect in this game has been a major improvement over War for Cybertron. So yeah, all these guns, like, you can go through and when you're killing enemies, you collect credits, and then you use those credits to upgrade your weapons. So that's a pretty cool, neat thing compared to War for Cybertron, where when you're killing enemies, you collect like bits to max out your ability, and that's like your cooldown for your abilities in the first game, which again made it less likely for you to use your abilities, which, I mean, some of them do help, but because you have to like increase the ability bar so you can use the ability and then it depletes and then you gotta fill it up again by killing more enemies. Like that way of combat really slowed down the gameplay because I constantly had to go, I'm like hunting down ammo, I'm hunting down the energon cubes for health, and then I'm hunting, it's like so much stuff to like hunt down and collect that you can't really like focus on the game and the story and all the other stuff. So some of the weapons here, like you notice this one, it doesn't have any upgrades. This is a DLC weapon, and this is a pistol which fires retro lasers. Unlike modern lasers, these vintage lasers make a pew pew noise when fired, and they're pink. So this is Optimus's original gun from the original cartoon, and as you can see, the damage isn't all that great, but I mean, I've used it a couple of times and it's just so ridiculous, and I almost got killed because of it, but it was like, it was worth it. Just have throwback laser. Yeah, here's another pretty good DLC weapon. And then there's the, you can get abilities here and consumables, charger. So it's like, this is a much better system to like get weapons. You can still collect weapons out on the field, but if you use Teletran, you can like use whatever credits you accumulated, and you can just buy the guns you need. You don't have to go out hunting in the environment. So it's like, optional. You can hunt the guns in the environment, or you can buy it from here with whatever credits you accumulated. So that was really neat. And then here it's like, you get these passives, and you buy it, and then it becomes like equipped to you. So right now I have all the passives you can get in the game, so I'm pretty much unstoppable unless I do something stupid.
Long live the last prime.
Yeah, so another awesome thing with Teletran here, like every time you use it, it automatically fills up your ammo and your health. So this thing is great. If this thing was in War for Cybertron, I would have had a much easier time in that game on easy mode, which felt like normal mode.
Cybertron is in short supply, so make every shot count. Line those cons up dead in your... You want the honors, Optimus?
It's your show, Warpath.
Listen up! We got cons right outside this door.
Oh.
When the door opens, we go out hard. You will engage the enemy with guns blazing and gears grinding.
Yes, sir!
Hit on 3, 2, 1. Go, go, go! Keep attack formation!
Yeah. Audio line kind of delayed there.
This way, Optimus! Let's move around and flank these cons!
I didn't mean to steal your thunder, Warpath. You were being so motivational, and I kind of messed up the audio there. Yeah, see, now I've got War for Cybertron, like, making me paranoid about ammo.
This jetpack is still live.
We need to remove it. Carefully.
You saying I'm
Call the
not
bomb
careful?
squad.
Optimus, scouts reported the Decepticon dropship.
He would never say that, Warpath.
Looks like that jetpack will have to wait. Autobots, take defensive positions.
Decepticon dropship!
We must protect this door at all costs.
Decepticon over there! Grenade in the air!
Awesome.
Prime!
Optimus, stay near the nerve center door.
You don't tell me what to do. I'm the Prime.
That's the last of them. All right, Warpath. On 3. 1, 2, 3. Warpath, secure the area, then make your way to the Ark. Protect it at all costs.
Yes, Prime.
Shouldn't we get rid of that? That's an explosive, isn't it? I'm just
Optimus?
saying.
Perceptor has been waiting for you, sir.
Perceptor.
Meet me at the command terminal.
How come he gets a floating little platform? That's kind of neat. Oh. Watch yourself. Everything go boom boom. Yeah, I love the environment designs. Like, this is pretty much similar to War for Cybertron, but the textures, it makes it stand out better. Like, you can see all the platforms and stuff a lot easier compared to War for Cybertron, where it was like everything kind of blended in together and it was hard to tell what's a platform and what's a wall.
Primus. There goes another molecular fuse. Optimus, if you'd be so kind as to locate another fuse.
I'll handle it, Perceptor.
You don't have any assistance? I mean, I guess they're all busy with stuff. And I guess most of the Autobot team has been.
Never knew what hit him.
And I guess most of the Autobots are kind of croaking. Oh, where's the stairs? There's the stairs. And I just pop it in.
Right. That should do it. There they are. I've located artillery units throughout this complex that we could use
he's
to
changing
repel
into a
Megatron's attack. I've
microscope.
been trying to get these weapons online, but they're quite old.
Are you that tiny? I'm trying to get a scale. Because Perceptor, he turns into a microscope, which, again, he does like a Cybertronian microscope. But, I mean, he was pretty decent size in the original cartoon. So I don't know, they made him like Bumblebee size here, since he turns into a microscope.
Return fire. That's a cool grenade. That's kind of like. Seal the door behind me.
That's kind of like the, what was it, the thermal grenade that you get in War for Cybertron, where you just set it down and it just goes towards the nearest target. It's like Pokeball, go! Any secrets? Because I don't think I got all the secrets. Like, I got all, like, the tapes. Like, you can go around collecting all these tapes and it's like little audio logs that various
To get to
characters
the first
will leave.
artillery unit, you'll need to head through the engine room. That's where we assembled the Ark's boosters.
I remember.
Your path should be fairly clear. All of that machinery will have been moved by now. All that is left now is the city's old foundation pumps.
Wait, how am I supposed to get up there? Reload me, Teletran.
Orion Pax, Optimus Prime.
Nice little callback to... Well, I mean, that's kind of the general origin story of Optimus. He's originally named Orion Pax, and then when he got promoted to the status of Prime, then his name got changed to Optimus Prime. Yeah, it's kind of cool, like, because every time you interact with Teletran, you get like little personalized responses depending on what character you use. That's pretty cool. Let's see if I can make it. I found a little drone. That's cool. Yeah, see, the UI...
They're about to get overrun!
Anyways, before I was interrupted, the UI tells you like what you have what you're holding onto, like if you have any grenades or other items that's useful to you, and it tells you like what button you can press to use it. Hey there, Clutch. So, like a little drone buddy. Yes, protect me, Flux.
It's Optimus! The cons are in for it now!
Oh no, Clutch is getting hurt. Hang on, Clutch.
Rockets on the right!
Where are the artillery controls?
They should be just around the...
Incoming!
Optimus! Are you alright?
Optimus Prime.
In the back! Thanks, Optimus. Thought I was a goner.
Optimus, are you all right?
I'm fine, Perceptor, but
Incoming!
Optimus, according to my schematics, you should be near the artillery controls.
I see them. But how do I get there?
There might be an ion vent nearby that could give you a boost.
Yeah, so those leaper, like that initial leaper that knocked me down, like if you don't react fast enough, you could end up getting that one Autobot killed. So that's what happened to me the first time. This time I managed to kill him before he killed the Autobot, but I don't know if I got the achievement for it. So yeah, like in War for Cybertron, you get those giant warrior class characters where you're supposed to hit them from behind, but because the dash ability was really bad in there and there was like no way to dodge, like with Optimus I was able to use the dash ability to like dodge hits and stuff, so it's a lot more possible to hit those things here, or like the leapers are pretty much like their successors. It's a lot easier to hit those things here from behind compared to the War for Cybertron, where it's like every time you get behind them they instantly turn around. It's like, how am I supposed to friggin' hit them from behind when you don't let me?
Where do you think you're going, Prime?
Oh. Yeah. Those things hit hard.
Grenade heading out!
Why am I facing two of them? Health pack, health pack.
We will not be defeated.
Ha! Melee.
You're like a bug, a gnat.
And you're like a grasshopper, jumping around.
Enough distractions. I've got a job to do.
Is that always there? Oh. Hello there, laser beak. Can I pew pew you? I can. Oh, I don't destroy it though. Ah, he left his little pieces behind. Where'd he go? I've never noticed that before. I wonder if like Ravage and Rumble are like hanging around somewhere and you just have to find them. Well, I mean, Soundwave is pretty good when it comes to like spying on the Autobots.
It appears to be working.
Rocket system is online.
Code looks pretty rusty, so I'm going to link the artillery controls directly to your targeting computer.
I'll find some Decepticons to try it out on.
Nice. Yeah, again, love the improvements to the environment. Like, War for Cybertron, like, I know they're going for a more, like, desert kind of environment, because it's like, you know, it's a war that's taken over the whole planet, so it's kind of got an apocalyptic feel, but I feel like this gives it a bit of a clear atmosphere, so you can see like all the details, all the designs so much better. Yeah, oddly enough, Fall of Cybertron has gotten a remaster, which I guess that's why they made it so the Steam code is like $60, but I feel like that's not really enough to justify
Boast.
a $40 increase. Well, I mean, if they can remaster War for Cybertron, that would be great, because I mean, I would love to see that game get like this kind of graphical fidelity to it. And if they could, like, if they remaster War for Cybertron, they can easily like port this UI and the system there. Maybe expand the maps a bit to add the Teletran modules. Now, that would be great, but I mean, I don't know. It seems like Hasbro wants to pretend that War for Cybertron doesn't exist. I mean, with that Netflix cartoon and all. Which is a shame. Like, I would have... Like, Hasbro has been so entrenched in trying to reboot the story so many times, and it's like, the original cartoon, I mean, it wasn't great, but it wasn't horrible either. Like, there's some stuff in there that is definitely workable. Just gotta do something with it instead of just straight out, oh, let's just reboot it and just start over from scratch. It's like, there's a lot of stuff in there they could definitely...
Now that the Energon is flowing again, you should be able to open a direct route to the flight deck.
Like, there's definitely a lot of stuff in the original cartoon that could have been reworked to make a more cohesive story, like what High Moon Studios did with the story of War for Cybertron. I mean, that's up to Hasbro to not put so much executive meddling into the stories. I love that sound effect.
Of course,
Such good sound
I don't need
effects.
to remind you that the more energon we spend on these guns, the less there is for the Ark.
We'll have to find a way to launch the Ark when this is over. Receptor, are you controlling this room remotely?
No. What do you mean?
The room is shifting.
I am noticing a strange power surge in your area. Could be related to the energon you redirected.
Could it be this whole area is alive? Or maybe I'm in a really big Rubik's Cube. Yeah, getting claustrophobic in here.
the main door that leads to the flight deck.
See, if they used the original War for Cybertron design for Optimus, they wouldn't have such issues squeezing in there. Oh.
Ah, the power is out.
The schematic shows an access panel nearby. You should be able to force it open.
Break it open, Optimus. Roar. Need blinking lights.
Help us! We need backup!
Oh no! I'm sorry.
Shoot him!
Ooh. In War for Cybertron, like, when you shoot an enemy, like, your screen gets this weird transparent blue liquid on it, which implies, you know, Cybertronian blood. So it's kind of curious that they changed it to be, like, more like oil rather than energon. Oh noes. Wait, was I supposed to get that spark plug back? Oh, now I can't. Now I can't get it. There we go. Like, I don't want to use up my ammo any more than I need to.
Anybody! If anyone can hear me, Starscream is... Yeah!
If anyone can hear me, feel free to listen in as I execute your friends.
Starscream.
No! No! Ah!
Optimus! It's an ambush! Don't expect any mercy off of that.
I wasn't offering any.
Dang, that's kind of brutal.
I needed that.
And yes, you did. Yeah, I think this is where Starscream stabbed the poor guy and left, leaving a trail of oil. Not energon, oil. Just want to make that clear. Alright, moving on.
No.
Oh no.
Optimus, what's going on?
I couldn't save them.
Remember the Ark. If we don't protect it, there's no future for any of us.
Of course, Preceptor. You're right. I'm heading to the neutron gun now.
That sucks. Yeah, you get more of a feel of war in Fall of Cybertron than you do in War for Cybertron. Oops. What a way to go. Which Decepticon would be that morbid? I mean, there are a few that would do something like that. Rip off all the heads and lay them out.
Perceptor, I can see the Ark just ahead. Thank the Matrix, it's still standing.
Be careful approaching the neutron gun controls, Optimus. Decepticon troops have overrun the area.
Roger that.
You still have control over the city's artillery. A strike should help clear the way.
Artillery online.
Yeah, I feel the heavy weapons are more for for fun. Like, primary weapons are more efficient, and heavy weapons are more like, I just want to rip them apart in a different way.
Megatron, we have established a perimeter around the neutron gun controls.
Defend it at all costs!
Yes, Lord Megatron, but...
Without those defenses, the Autobots will be powerless to stop us from taking the Ark and its supply of energon.
Yes, but...
I want the Ark! No excuses!
Yes, Lord Megatron!
Kind of impractical to have the hologram be that big. Anyways, I'm just gonna...
What was that noise? I don't know, sir. We'll check it out.
Impressive,
That is the
Optimus.
sound of
Save
fun.
the praise for when we get out of this.
Optimus, use an artillery strike on that dropship.
No problemo.
Incoming! Autobomb artillery! Back for cover!
Nice. Huh. So this corruptor is basically
I found the neutron gun controls.
Transformers version of Wololo. Can I interact?
You did it, Prime. The neutron gun is activating.
Nice.
Targeting systems won't respond, Optimus. You'll have to fire it manually. I'm uploading coordinates to an access panel now.
It's so cool. Love all the designs, cutscenes, animation, dash. I like that they...
The entire Decepticon army is knocking at my door! Where is that support?
Hang on, old friend.
Oh. Yeah, I like that in here the environmental elements feel more interactable. Because in War for Cybertron, like you saw when they have an interactable element, they like stick their gun hand into it and it activates stuff. This one, like they have it so they activate switches, which it feels more logical to have that rather than you sticking a gun and having it integrated into the switch. Speaking of integrating with the switch, oh yeah.
Ironhide, I've got your range.
Optimus! I don't have the firepower to stop those tanks!
Any more? Any more?
Optimus! We're being overrun! Focus your fire on those
Oh,
tanks!
come on, I had that on target. Okay, so I need to get the crosshairs active. Oh, come on, I had it dead set to rights. Alright. We gotta wait for this one to get into range. Can't I just shoot the little Decepticons? Technically I could.
Fueling station can't take
Oh,
any
come
more
on.
hits.
Oh,
You're out of energy, Optimus.
Then we need to find more, Perceptor. I'm heading back to you.
LOL no.
Optimus, my readings just spiked. What happened?
The door's shut on its own. Whoever you are, I can feel your presence through the Matrix.
Oh yeah. I know what's coming. Because they kind of gave it away in the trailers for Fall of Cybertron when the game first came out. So that kind of ruined the suspense of it. Don't go towards the light, Optimus!
I ask you. No, I order you. Help us in this dire time of need.
Yeah, I don't know why the audio in the game is like very dynamic, and then you have the full motion videos like this, like the audio feels more monotoned, which kind of ruins the whole scene. Oh yes! Transformer fans, here he comes! You know who he is. Yes! Crush them! Destroy them all! Yes. This guy is huge.
He's one of us.
Awaiting your orders. Metroplex, you must destroy the Decepticon warp cannons on the outskirts of the city.
You've got to hurry, Optimus. The Ark's about to come apart.
Then let's
Optimus is
roll
so
out.
tiny. He's like his fingernail. Yeah. This is pretty much a Jaeger. It is the Transformers version of a Jaeger.
Optimus, there are 3 warp cannons shelling the Ark. I'm uploading the coordinates to you now.
Metroplex, you are
Head for the
so
ruins of
awesome.
Icon. I'll do my best to keep up.
On my way.
Oh my gosh. That sends chills down my spine. I love Metroplex. He is an awesome character. Not only because I like, you know, kaiju. He is my kaiju. I don't have waifus or husbandos, I have kaijus. And that's all a girl really needs in this world. Oh my gosh, look at him go! Oh my gosh, so awesome. I would so love to have a model kit or a figure of this version of Metroplex because he is so awesome. Ah, keep it up, big guy! Ooh, he's like totally wrecking them, and it's sweet.
Foolish Decepticons.
No one hurts my Metroplex and gets away with it. Oh my gosh. Yes, this is why in War for Cybertron, Decepticons should have been fighting Metroplex. Like, can you imagine how insane that would be? Because Decepticon's supposed to be his arch rival. So they're both like gigantic Cybertronians. Oh my gosh. See, it's like we could have had an opportunity for Metroplex to fight Decepticon, but no. This is the best we got.
They're gonna wipe the floor with you!
No, don't you hurt my Metroplex.
He won't hurt any more Autobots.
Yes, wreck them. Destroy everything. Oh, where's my secondary weapon? Man, I wanted to corrupt them. I'm gonna die at this rate because I'm having like...
The Autobots will triumph.
Gosh. Love
Isn't
you.
much time, Optimus. Keep moving.
I'm sorry, I'm too busy ogling at Metroplex. Oh my gosh. He's like stomping them. Yeah. Show him who's boss, Metroplex.
Metroplex, I have a visual of the first warp cannon. but the bridge ahead is out.
Allow me to assist you, Optimus Prime.
Aw, he's so nice. What a wholesome dude.
I'd prevent these casualties if I could.
Optimus, you are the last hope.
No pressure.
Long live
Oh
the
my.
last Prime.
We gonna make it, Optimus?
I cannot answer that, soldier. But I'm sure you will. Because I will never see you again.
That warp cannon's too tough, Optimus! We can't make a dent in it!
You can't make a
Still
dent.
Your targeting computers,
But
Metroplex.
someone else
If we
can.
resync, I can designate targets for you.
Aw, dang it.
Gonna take you apart, piece by piece.
Oh. Crap. Crap.
Optimus! Grab the rocket launcher! Alert! Alert!
Oh. Yeah, wasn't paying attention. Oh. Ouch.
Where'd he go?
Oh.
Optimus Prime is going down!
Health pack, health pack. What? I thought I got that one.
Fewer target.
Dang it. It's really hard to keep track of these. There we go. Ow. Oh my gosh. These things take so much health.
Get a better shot. Open you up like an oil can.
There we go. Thought I already did that to one of the leapers.
I could take you down in sleep mode.
Dang it. Oh, one of you guys sniping me. Oh, come on, go down.
Freedom.
There we go.
Target synchronizing at 50%.
Why does Metroplex have to synchronize to, like, identify a gun? Oh. Dang it.
May all our rockets fly true.
Dang it. Oh, come on.
Won't hurt any more Autobots.
Seriously? Oh my gosh. I thought I killed like two of those, and then like two more shit.
Awaiting your coordinates, Optimus Prime.
Metroplex, take out that warp cannon.
Consider it done.
Yeah. Just snap it. Yeah, oh my gosh. Just his hand is like the size of the freaking cannon head.
One down, two more to go.
Lead the way, Optimus Prime.
Wait, so he just goes into standby mode until I tell him to hit something else? I mean, he's moving. Like, surely he can, like, tell, oh, there's some gigantic cannons here. Maybe I should, I don't know, break them all, because they're kind of hurting my little buddies down here. Just a thought.
I don't care where it came from. Shoot it!
Hit it with everything you've got!
Go Metroplex! Hammerfall! Nice. Yeah, wonder who that is.
I got a clear shot! How could you miss him?
Justice.
Thanks, buddy. You're so nice and wholesome. See you in a bit. Oof.
We're hit! We're hit! Brace for count!
Metroplex,
Yep.
maintain your heading. I'll meet you at the second warp cannon.
Affirmative.
Metroplex, I found some Decepticons who need to be taught a lesson.
They're gonna have to bury what's left of you in an oil can.
Gosh, he's like a walking nuclear warhead.
Metroplex, keep the heat on the Decepticons. I'll check on those Autobots. I exceeded that.
Optimus, over here!
Oh my gosh.
It's Optimus Prime!
Let me collect the spoils of war. Oh. Health is full. Sup, Warpath?
Warpath, I thought I ordered you to protect the Ark.
You got no chance.
Decepticon deactivation commencing.
Push him back, Autobot!
I must get closer to mark the target.
Metroplex, take it out.
Oh my gosh.
I'm Primus.
Good boy.
Hey, where'd you find this guy?
There's still one warp cannon left. I must reach it before it destroys the Ark.
Then let's roll out!
Negative, Warpath. See to your soldiers. Metroplex and I can handle the rest.
Oh, him. Sure, yeah. I guess he's big enough to handle it.
Is that jealousy I hear in your voice, Warpath? Don't worry, you're still a good boy. No, I'm supposed to go this way. Ah. See, Optimus, you are too chunky. You can't double jump like you could in War for Cybertron.
Starscream, we've got Optimus
Ah,
cornered.
great.
Thanks for the assist, Metroplex.
You are most welcome.
Ah, you're a nice guy. How could anyone hate that face? Secrets? Secrets? No secrets? No secrets. Oh, I see their Soundwave.
Autobots inferior.
We're gonna take you apart well by well!
Yeah, for anyone who's curious, that's like a callback to the very first episode of the Transformers cartoon, because Soundwave does disguise himself as one of these street lamps, which is weird because it's like, so he went from being a street lamp mode, alt mode in Cybertron to a Walkman on Earth.
The last warp cannon.
So the
I'll need to get closer
size
to market.
disparity is kind of weird. Destroy everything! Roar! Oh. Youth. Metroplex! So destructive. What a big boy.
Decepticons in range!
Metroplex, I've marked the final warp cannon. Let's finish it.
Yes, Prime.
Oh no! No! He's moved too slow!
Metroplex, no!
The consequence of being big. It ain't easy being a Transformers Jaeger. Oh no! No, Metroplex, my boy! Oh boy.
Optimus! The Arc shields are down! It's about to get torn apart!
Metroplex is down. I'll have to finish it myself.
Optimus! We need that!
Ironhide! Ironhide!
No, not Ironhide. Hang on, guys. Optimus is coming. Oh. Almost there.
Surprise!
Ah, crap.
Starscream!
Oh,
No, you don't!
ouch.
Lights out!
Optimus, do you read me?
Snake? Snake? Snake! Well, I'm in trouble.
If you read me, the Arc is going critical. You need to act fast.
We enjoy our nap.
Ah, crap.
Megatron, look what I found.
Optimus Prime. That is what they call you now, isn't it?
Megatron.
Funny, isn't it, Megatron? How easily I defeated the one adversary you couldn't.
Silence!
You just caught him off guard, Starscream.
This is what you chose, Prime, when you defied me. All of this is your doing. Optimus!
Megatron, stop!
I'll stop when all of you are dead.
No!
This is needless. All we want is to leave.
Charge up the warp cannon. Wipe their precious ark off the face of Cybertron. Yes, sir! No one leaves without my permission.
I wasn't asking.
Ooh, snap.
Always defiant to the end, aren't you, Prime? At every turn, you have thwarted my efforts to save this planet, to return it to its former glory. No more! This day it all ends, Prime! Once and for all!
Megatron, look out.
Stop running, you fool! Stand and fight!
So bold, Megatron. Oof. Big. Dang. Megatron's really durable. It's kind of hilarious. I'm sorry. But oddly satisfying. Jeez.
Leave. Now.
I mean, technically with Metroplex's help, they could retake Cybertron.
Decepticons! Megatron has perished, betrayed by his foolish pride. I Starscream, I'm your leader now.
Oh, Starscream.
Decepticons, return to base!
Bye, Soundwave.
Now that's a sight my optics have longed to see for some time.
Enjoy the moment. It may cost us our future.
No.
He's so
You
tiny.
mean all the energon we saved for the Ark is gone?
There's barely enough left to last a megacycle. We need to find more energon, and quickly. I have a hunch Grimlock may know where to start.
Grimlock? He deserted us.
He left his post for a reason. I want to know why. Jazz and Cliffjumper are tracking him now.
Ew. So there you have it. That was pretty much the first 3 chapters of Fall of Cybertron. Next episode, I'm gonna be playing as Cliffjumper and Jazz. But yeah, there's Metroplex. Well, he's in the original Transformers cartoon, but he comes like way later. Like, he doesn't make an appearance until like season 3. So the first 2 seasons leads up to the movie, and then after the movie it goes to season 3 and 4 and 5 of the original cartoon. I only watched the first 2 seasons and then the movie. I haven't really checked out the season 3 yet because there's like a lot of mixed reviews for it, because some Transformers fans they agree that season 3 is like the animation quality was much higher than 1 and 2. But then the story kind of went downhill because they started introducing Metroplex, Trypticon, the giant city formers, and then what happened in the movie carries over in season 3, and a lot of fans liked what happened in the movie. Not gonna spoil it for you. You can watch the insanity yourself. I mean, again, the cartoon has its ups and downs. I still found it enjoyable even at this age that I'm at into adulthood. I love Fall of Cybertron. In terms of gameplay, again, vast improvement over War for Cybertron, but in terms of the story, I really wished Hasbro allowed High Moon Studios to continue their remake of the original cartoon story and not have to adhere to Transformers Prime and Bayformers. So with that, I'll leave you here. Next chapter, I'll go into chapter 4 and 5, which is Cliffjumper and Jazz's scenario, which is super fun, mostly. But, I mean, you'll see when I get to that video. So, until next time, this is Zeraptor signing off. Laters.